The Connections for Life program is something that I designed just 2 years ago, and it really came out of an insight that I had. Uh, the program actually teaches people how to build their connections from the time they're young. The insight that I had that made me realize a program was necessary. I mean, who would, at first it's like, why wouldn't this be something people would know how to do intuitively? Because in fact, I knew how to do it intuitively. And I didn't realize it till a few years ago when I realized that I had built 5 businesses, including a uh, mid-size, well, small, but good-sized PR marketing firm, about $2 million in revenue, and then went on to launch Women's Leadership Exchange, which propels women's businesses and careers forward by providing them with knowledge, tools, and connections. And it's on the internet, womensleadershipexchange.com, if you want to take a look at it. That's now a community of 65,000 women. Now, the only way I was able to do this was because I had built so many relationships all over the USA, from New York, where I'm based, to LA, San Francisco, Dallas, where I met Carrie, in fact, although she's from New York now, and Atlanta, Chicago. It all came, I couldn't have done anything without the relationships. And so I created careers that fulfilled me and were making a contribution to other people as well. And when I had that insight, I talked about it to other people. And they said to me that you need to teach people how to do it because people, especially women and now young people, believe that if they just work hard, show results, they will have the career of their dreams. But in fact, it's not enough. And it doesn't come intuitively to everyone. So even in myself, what I realized was I needed to add to my job description. Go out for lunch with people. Meet, talk to them, learn about them, listen, find out how I can help them. Go to events where I can meet people. That, as a woman, just didn't seem to have room in my life originally because we have so much on our plates, don't we? We all do, and we think that that's enjoyable. We shouldn't be doing that. But in fact, it is part of your work, your job. And if you're not doing it, you're not building social capital. So teaching people how to do that, how to also think about how do you talk? How do you become an interested person, to Merle's point about how at the beginning it didn't really work for her because she didn't really know how to be out there and that she had to have information to share or maybe to ask people the right questions so that they could learn how to build that relationship. It's different than building a friendship. Ultimately, building those business relationships get transformed into friendships very, very often. But they start as building that relationship. So the Connections for Life program teaches people how to use that and how to go out there, how to look at people that might already be in their network, that they're not talking to in a business way. It's like often in families, we don't even know what members of our family do. Does anyone else agree with that? I mean, if you think, do they know what you do? Probably not most of them, because we don't talk about it. So it really is learning to exercise new muscles. And there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, it makes closer relationships with your family and your friends. You may find out they become a part of your business network in addition to the business people. So those are the kinds of things that we need to have an aha about and learn.